For that, or do you want to hear Jack FM making comments to me?
Oh, really? Jack talk back?
Or you want to hear some more of that Jackie stuff?
Jeez, let me hear Jack talking back first.
All right. All right, let me set that up then. There's Jack. There's my Jack FM CD. Do you make that mistake, too? I always call CDs DVDs.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
So they all look the same.
Yeah, they need to come up with new names that are less confusing. Let me see. Richard and Sal fight. I had to break up a little thing going on between those two jackalows.
Are they fighting for real?
I was in the hall, and they were yelling at each other, and it turned out Richard was doing something with Vinny, and Sal got jealous. So Sal goes in and pulls the plug on a computer.
Oh, my goodness.
And has a tantrum that, how dare you do a bit without me?
You're kidding me.
Like two women. What?
He pissed me off yesterday. That was about the maddest I've ever gotten at him.
I've seen guys hock loogies in each other's face.
And they don't get this upset.
Right.
It's not what happened.
Dude, you're a woman. Dude, Vinny and Richard are working on something. Give it up. Go do something on your own. You're like a goddamn wife.
You can't work with anybody else?
Not what happened.
Such a little
He kept walking in and out like pacing. He was pacing that we were working together.
Put a bra on.
I saw it. Howard.
Hey, I saw it.
You saw it.
Did you pull out the computer?
Yes.
Why?
Because
Richard and Vinny were doing something without you. Why? Why'd you do it?
And why would you do it?
See, this is the problem. Richard, all day long, when I'm working on stuff, editing things on my laptop for the show, Richard comes by and he smashes into my keyboard. He tries to shut it off.
I don't try to. I'll come over and tap on your keyboard, joking around, and a little pop-up window will come up, and that's it.
No, one time I was in the middle of editing a prank call. He hit something. Everything froze. I had to re-edit a 30-minute prank call. He laughs. Fine. I can deal with it. Fat Vinny the Pig comes in. I ask Richard if he wants to go to lunch. He goes, I want Vinny to hear some of my old songs first. I go, fine. He pops in the CD of songs, and I pull the plug on the computer.
You know what, man?
Touché, faggot. Touché. And you know what? And I do.
You know what Sal does, too, right? Before we even start listening, he goes, what do you need to let him listen to that crap for? He already.
And you know why else you're a girl? I'm going to tell you why.
Why? Because
you're such a girl. You write me a note the other day about an idea you have. I don't comment on it for 24 hours. You run to Booker. Here, do this. Howard doesn't want to do it.
Wait a minute.
Come here. Look at me.
You're gay. It was a throwaway.
You're gay.
I'm gay because I gave Booker a crap idea that you didn't like?
No, I don't care if you give Booker an idea. Dude, you're like angry and upset because someone doesn't use your idea. Just calm down out there.
I'm calm. I asked him, a friend of mine, to go to lunch, and I pulled a prank he's been pulling on me for months.
Because he was with Vinny.
No, F Vinny. I could care less about
it. I never shut off your computer.
Did I interrupt him?
And then we didn't have the password for the computer. We couldn't get back in.
Get out. Quick question. When I walked by the office yesterday, did I hear you saying to Richard, I can't believe you would take Vinny's side over me?
Yeah, he was crying to me. He goes, I'm really disappointed.
Well, he's gay.
I was sad.
Jeez.
I love Richard.
Go home to your wife. Go home to your wife. Go home early.
Can I just say one other thing while we got him in here that's wild?
Wait a minute. I don't like what's going on here. It's all wrong.
But
everything is wrong.
Why would I side with you when you're in there pulling the plug on me and Vinny's computer?
He's melting down.
You know, Robin, I could be with 10 strippers tonight.
What a faggot. You want to know something?
Richard's computer.
But you were crying about it.
I'm gay no matter what the F I do.
Well, all right, get out. You sound like Angry Black and King of All Blacks.
No. All right, talk.
Can I explain your side?
I'm going to explain it to you. It's not a side. It's the facts. I walked in on you guys yelling at each other. I saw the situation. Vinny and Richard were doing something without you, and you're like the child who has to get in between his parents. So you pulled the plug on the computer so you could get some attention.
Not
now get out.
Howard.
Get out. I want to play Jack FM.
Don't get the last word in because it's your effing show. It's not fair.
Get out.
I would have loved to have Sal in there with us, but I had to tell him to leave.
It's fine to be without Sal. You're not his wife.
I know, but he can't stand it.
Your mic is off. Get out.
Good.
Get out.
Give me a reach around here.
What did he say?
Go ahead.
What did he say?
He'll use Booker's mic.
Oh.
Can I tell you one other thing? Howard.
Yeah.
You know how we always think Sal's sort of getting it now.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He came to me with a request 5 minutes ago that was so bizarre and off the map. But he said, hey, listen, I'm learning because usually I would have just done it without you. He wanted to know if we thought it would be a good idea if I called Donald Trump and if Donald sent a helicopter to pick him and Richard up on Saturday to bring them to Scores.
In Baltimore.
So I said, you're kidding, right? He goes, no, Trump's got a helicopter. I go, why would he want to do that? He goes, it'd be great publicity for the show. I said, Sal, you're out of your mind, right? He goes, hey, usually I would have just called him, but at least this time I asked you.
Oh, he's retarded. Go ahead. All right. Here's the guy from Jack FM, as you know.